Welcome to the History Guarding channel. Today we will talk about the Great Purge, one of the darkest and most brutal periods in Soviet history. In the 1930s, Soviet leader Joseph Stalin launched a campaign of terror to eliminate his political rivals and potential opponents. This campaign, also known as the Great Terror, had a profound impact on Soviet society and politics, and its legacy continues to this day. To understand the Great Purge, we need to go back to the early days of the Soviet Union. After the death of Vladimir Lenin in 1924, a power struggle ensued among the Communist Party leaders. Stalin emerged as the victor, and by the late 1920s, he had consolidated his grip on power. But he faced opposition from within the party, as well as from intellectuals, artists, and other groups. In 1934, Stalin's top aide, Sergei Kirov, was assassinated in Leningrad. This event gave Stalin the pretext to launch a campaign of repression against his opponents. He ordered the NKVD, the secret police, to arrest and interrogate thousands of people, including party members, military officers, and intellectuals. Many were accused of treason, sabotage, or other crimes against the state. The trials were rigged, and many of the accused were forced to confess to crimes they didn't commit. The most notorious aspect of the Great Purge were the show trials, which were broadcast to the public and attended by foreign journalists. The accused were paraded in front of the court and forced to confess to crimes like spying for foreign powers or plotting to overthrow the government. The trials were a farce, with the verdicts and sentences already decided in advance. Many of the accused were executed, while others were sent to labor camps in Siberia or other remote regions. But the Great Purge wasn't just about the show trials. The NKVD also carried out secret operations, arresting and executing people in the middle of the night. Families were torn apart, with children being taken away from their parents and sent to orphanages. Millions of people were arrested, interrogated, or deported, often on flimsy or fabricated charges. The death toll is estimated to be in the hundreds of thousands, if not millions. The Great Purge had a devastating impact on Soviet society. The terror had destroyed the trust between the government and the people, and it would take decades for the country to recover. The aftermath of the purge was felt for years, as people learned to keep their opinions to themselves and not question the government. The Soviet Union had become a one-party state, with Stalin as the supreme leader. But the legacy of the Great Purge didn't end there. The terror can be seen in the Soviet Union's later history, including the stagnation of the 1970s and the collapse of the 1990s. It's a cautionary tale of what happens when a government turns on its own people and becomes obsessed with maintaining power at all costs. So why is it important to remember the Great Purge? First, it's a reminder of the dangers of authoritarianism and the importance of protecting individual rights and freedoms. Second, it's an example of how fear and paranoia can be used to control a population. And third, it's a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the power of individuals to resist oppression. In conclusion, the Great Purge was a dark chapter in Soviet history that had a profound impact on Soviet society and politics. Its legacy continues to be felt to this day, and it serves as a warning of the dangers of authoritarianism and the importance of protecting individual rights and freedoms. Thank you for watching.